to my head. But this one looks amazing on me, and I'm keeping it. Viv opened her mouth to argue, but the front door opened, and in swaggered our neighbors, Nick Carroll and Andre Eisel. They were a couple who owned a photography gallery/studio a few shops down Portobello Road from us. Although Nick was a dentist by day, and his partner Andre was the photographer of their twosome, they ran the gallery together. They lived above their shop, just like we lived above ours, and the five of us had become fast friends after Andre and I had stumbled across a dead body together. What can I say? That sort of thing bonds people. "Good evening, ladies," Nick said. He was using a walking stick with a silver knob at the top. By the way he was twirling it and admiring his reflection in the window glass, I got the feeling it was a new toy for him. Andre was dressed all in black, as always, and looked at his partner with amusement. As we exchanged greetings, Andre hugged me close and said, "I just don't have the heart to tell him it looks pretentious." "Let's not," I agreed. He looks so happy. The doors opened again, and this time it was Harrison, arriving to escort us all to the party. Per usual, my treacherous insides clutched at the sight of him, a fact that was not missed by Andre. "Why don't you just date the poor man already?" he asked. "You know very well why," I said. "Scarlett, you can't punish yourself just because your last boyfriend was a heartless git," Andre said. "Quite right," Nick agreed as he joined us. "Did you ever get the tally of women the blighter cheated on his wife with?" I made a face like I had a bad taste in my mouth. I stopped counting at 5. "5?" Harrison asked from behind me. "I can't even manage one girlfriend, never mind 5 and a wife." I glared at him. "Do not sound impressed. He is a horrible person." "Agreed," Nick said. "But still, juggling 6 women is morally reprehensible, socially repugnant, blatantly misogynistic, and utterly unforgivable," Viv snapped. I patted Viv on the back. "Well said, cousin." "Brilliant," Vi agreed. "All right, now that's sorted," Harrison said. "Is everyone ready to go?" Viv straightened the cap on her head. With her long, curly blonde hair flowing out from under it, it really did look so much better on her than it would have on me. Yes, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We locked up Mim's Whims behind us and set out into the early evening. I love Portobello Road, not just because I spent all of my school holidays here with Mim and Viv, although that is a lot of it, but I love that it has its own village sort of charm, where everyone knows everyone else, and we all keep an eye out for each other. The lower level of the buildings on our street are done in vibrant shades of red, blue, and green, while the upper residence stories are white or exposed brick. There is even a side street of buildings painted a glorious rainbow of pastel colors, in a stubborn show of cheerfulness that I've always admired. Mim's Whims is white with a royal blue trim. I once suggested a color change, but both Mim and Viv were horrified, probably because I was going through a hot pink phase at the time. Either way, I'm glad it has stayed white with a blue trim. It had been one of the constants in my life, and now that Mim is gone, I can't imagine it any other way. Another thing I love about Notting Hill is that travelers from all over the world come to the Saturday market, which stretches for over 2 miles. You can find anything, from antique clocks and cameras to T-shirts with animal faces painted on them. There's even a booth with all things Beatles. And, of course, we sell our hats. Portobello Road has such a frantic, friendly atmosphere that I really couldn't imagine living anywhere else in London. I traveled all over the world as a hospitality major. Yes, I convinced myself it was research.